everybody, Mariana with Three Peaks Classroom. Well, today it's finally the day that I get to go over my 20 books that you can use to teach for Canadian Black History Month. All throughout February, I'm going to share with you one book every day and an activity that goes along with the book that you can use in your classroom to recognize and teach about Canadian Black history. All right, so day one, we're going to start with Viola Desmond Won't Be Budged. If you don't know anything about Viola Desmond, you can kind of consider her like the Rosa Parks of Canada. Back in the 1950s, Viola wanted to go sit and watch a movie in Nova Scotia, but she went to the main floor, which was typically reserved for white people, and she was consequently removed from the theater by police and sent to jail. And so Viola made it her mission to stand up for Black rights. I love this story because the words are very simple for all grades to understand, grades 1 to 6, but also the imagery is very powerful as well. Now there are online versions of this story that you can present to your class, but if you are lucky enough to grab yourself a copy, what I love most about this book actually is at the very end of the book, they have a glimpse into what life was like for Black Canadians at that time. And it gives you a very, very detailed account of what Black Canadians had to endure at this time of segregation. All right, so after you've read the story, Viola Desmond Won't Be Budged to your class, an activity that you can do with your group is you can go onto my TPT store and you can get yourself the biography page for Viola Desmond, and you can have your students research when she was born, what is she most known for, and what are 2 accomplishments that Viola achieved during her lifetime. So to wrap it up, definitely my #1 book recommendation for teaching about Canadian Black history is you have to grab yourself a copy of this book, Viola Desmond Won't Be Budged. She is an unsung hero for Black Canadians, and she was a very, very prominent activist in racial discrimination and injustice, and I just think it's a wonderful way to kick off the month with Viola Desmond. All right, so thank you so much for watching day 1 of my Canadian Black History Month series. If you liked this episode, please give it a like, please subscribe, because all month long I'm going to be sharing more books with you, 19 more books with you that you can use to teach about Canadian Black history. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!